What is up, everybody? Welcome to Test Drive. Everything's set up the way I want it to be. Everybody's having a lovely Monday. Final countdown. That's the second desktop for you. Yeah, exactly. Today we're running a Rakdos Aggro. This is a budget list that is only 10 tickets and under $30 in paper, if you guys want to build it in paper. This is a super fun list, super fast. Did the deck tech last week, but we're going to go over it really quickly. We have 9 Marker Lookout, 4 up here, 4 Vicious Conquistador, 4 Bomat Courier, 3 Burning Fist Minotaur, 4 Earthshaker Kenra, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Scrap Heap, 2 Unlicensed, then 4 Claim to Fame, 3 Fleetwheel Cruisers, our top end here. Then the sideboard we have 4 Duress, 2 Harsh Scrutiny, 2 Liliana's Defeat, 3 Saunders Defeat, 2 Gonti, and 2 Release the Gremlins. Had a burp there. I had Mexican food for lunch. This is legit looking fun. Considering it's just a Rakdos Aggro list, yeah. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Match 1, Game 1. Let's see what we can do in Game 1. Having a Monday. This is making it better, though. Thanks for streaming. No problem, Evergonna. Sorry about your Monday. Most Mondays for me are also really rough, too, so... Just waking up and being like, I don't wanna. Let's see here. We have a decent opening hand here, very fast. I think this is going to be a keep for us as soon as our opponent decides to keep their hand. Or mulligan. They're keeping. We're going to keep as well. They're going to go first, so we are on the draw. Evolving Wilds into a tap land. That's good for us. That means we get a Bomat Courier out first. Swinging in. Then most likely a Conquistador, followed by a Claim being up the following turn if a Courier does die. Let's go for a Swamp here, get out a Courier, and then swing in for some damage to the face. Nice. Control. Slithers on in. Aw, that's a Elliot. Are you a Slytherin like me? Because I'm a Slytherin. So, turn down the sound a little bit. Either have you playing up against an energy deck, looks like. What up, every walkers? Attuned with Aether, yep. Does mean that they'll be slower than us, which is fine. They got a mountain, so this might be the pummeler list, possibly. Let's get out a mountain here, represent that, and then get out a Conquistador. Then get in for 1. Could have gotten the Burning Fist Minotaur to work around something for next turn, like a Long Tusk Cub, but we really want to just start getting into damage as much as possible. Josh, hey, yo, how's everybody's weekend? How's everyone's weekend? Sadly, a local game store near me shut down over the weekend. That was a little depressing, but we have another one in town, so we should be fine. Another Evolving Wilds crack here. I'm a Slytherin. Nice! Everything's cool in this end. Didn't have to go in uni until today, so that's nice. Sad news turn. Oh, it's okay. I mean, there was another one in town, so it's not like I won't be able to play pre-releases or anything in the future. It's just always kind of sad whenever they close. We could get out a Earthshaker Kenra here, but I think holding up a Burning Fist is probably better, or a Scrap Heap. So I think I'm going to hold Scrap Heap up, hold up a red mana, and see if they want to kill the Courier here. Now, we do have lots of great cards in our hand, so if we get into a 4th mana, Fleetwheel is coming out. If not, we're holding up Claim here next turn for reanimation. Chair, I thought we were doing Modern on Mondays. Why am I looking at a standard deck? Josh, the deck tech today will be a, yeah, these are dying, will be a Modern deck. So I did film it, and I just got to edit it and get it on the channel. So we're just kind of like catching up from last week. So we'll probably be caught up by Thursday, honestly. Let's see here. Didn't get into a mana here. Let's go for a Earthshaker Kenra. Obviously, Earthshaker doesn't hit anything. But we can grab a Courier here. And then get in for 3. So Claim to Fame just brings back the Courier attacking in because it has haste. I like the soft red glow in Terrence's house. Very Boros. Yeah, well, it's because I have red curtains. I need to probably get some different curtains so I don't look as as Irish. Mr. Chester, they didn't have it take it because I gotcha. Isn't everyone's like college like basically winding down for the year? Search for Escanta coming in here. Taryn is Burrows. Red hair, pale white skin. Oh, thanks, Elliot. Appreciate that. I didn't know this is a... Oh, there's another claim for us. We could bring in another... let's see. I could bring in Scrappy if we wanted to. Give it haste. I just feel like it would die. So let's get in for damage first and then get out a Burning Sun. Let's see what our opponent's going to do. They do have a Scavenger Grounds here, so they might just use Scavenger Grounds on a claim activation. So we do want to be aware of that. Let's get out a Burning Fist Minotaur here. Opponent is down to 9 on turn 5, by the way. My college isn't winding down. I'm switching from contractor to full-time employee. So that's cool. Gotcha. Search for Escanta trigger here. Gonna get in lots of damage next turn if we do not have any answers played. Opponent has 5 cards in hand. Keep in mind we have a Fleetwheel Cruiser, so if we hit 4 mana, we can get that out, swinging in. Perhaps another Sweltering Suns this play, or... What is this? Vraska, Relic Seeker, gotcha. She'll want to kill... Wow, she's making a pirate, okay. That's fair, I guess. Just feels like you want to be, Yeah, that hurts. That hurts you. Unlicensed. Yes, we can redirect it to Vraska. And then we just kill Vraska. So we could have attacked all out at our opponent, putting him down to 1 life that turn. So doing that might have been the better play. But we do want to kind of see what this deck can do. I want to stretch it a little bit. Next turn can be in for 5 again. Let's see what happens. What's up, Super Friends? Sorry, what did you miss? We haven't done much. We're up against a weird energy deck right now with Vraska in it. Looks like 4-color energy. Search for Escanta is in this list, though, as well as Spring to Mind. We've been dominating for 7 turns, so here's a Nissa Vital Force. They might want to keep up a land to block this coming turn. Taryn, everything is and the house keeps getting and stealing Fanta. Aw. No attacks? I would assume not. Okay. Night Market Lookout's okay for us. Let's go for a Night Market Lookout here. We're going to cast that on Night Market Lookout. Could have cast it on the Burning Sun, making it a 4/1 first tracker, but... Let's see. I think just attacking out here is safer. Of course, when Night Market Lookout, it does get tapped. It does deal 1 damage regardless. Now, the goal here is to make sure that they block the Night Market Lookout, because we want to put that on that. But they might block the Courier here to reduce the amount of power we have on the board with the 4 cards underneath it. Oh, hey, an energy deck. What a rare sight. Yeah, they're blocking Night Market Lookout here, and they're taking 5. Down to 3. Alright, now we have Claim to Fame in our hand here. We could bring that back now. Scavenger Grounds activation would suck for that, but we do have another Burning Fist in hand as well. So, if Claim to Fame does hit the graveyard, we could always use Burning Fist. Maybe the following turn have a Fame on a Burning Fist, or if we get into a mana, Fleetwheel Cruiser will close out the match. 3 cards in our opponent's hand. I feel like we've got it, though. Not much they can really do. Now, keep in mind, we could have won last turn, but we really didn't know what our opponent had in hand, so had we attacked out, they would have had Vraska on the board, and Vraska is a lot worse for us than a Nissa, even though a Nissa does do 5 damage with a land here, but based on their life total, I think we've got it. Unless a Vraska joins the Nissa here. Involuntary swearing at hearing the word energy describing a deck. Yeah. Vraska's Contempt on the Courier. That's fair. Alright. Let's see what our opponent can do here. They do gain some life from that. Making a forest. Alright. Nissa can ultimate if they so decide to. Let's see here. Earthshaker Kinra. Not a fantastic pull for us. Let's see here. Let's try for a... Night Market Lookout claim here. Now they may have a Scavenger Grounds play here. If they do, we can get Scrappy Scrounger back as well for next turn. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's fine. We'll get back Scrap Heap Scrounger. We're going to play it a little bit longer as far as the this play here is. So we do get that back. Claim does still go to the graveyard for us. So it just hits the graveyard. Then we just attack out here. Get them down to 3. And then next turn play out the Earthshaker Kinra. Get them down to 1. Now keep in mind, Fame is a sorcery here, so we'll want to see what happens. Yeah. Would love to get into another mana, honestly. Either way, we're really ahead in this game. We've been ahead the entire time. Control in that format is strong. It's disgusting. Did a 9-man Iconic Masters draft yesterday. Friend drafted 5-color control with red and black Spirit Dragon and Sky Swaller and won every single game he played. That sounds hilarious. Is there something different with the light, Terran? You look more ginger than ever. I think it's probably just the light from the what is this? Curtain. There we go. Couldn't think of the word. I did rearrange the camera and move the lights slightly, so that could be it too. Grizzly Spectacle is also absolutely broken in Iconic Masters. Okay, let's see here. Opponent doing a bunch of stuff. What they put in their hand here? Spring to Mine. Alright, I think our opponent is just dead this next turn if we can get into a mana. Would love that, honestly. Let's see. Nice. Alright, so we can do a Fleetwood Cruiser here. Get in for 5 or 3. Or we can just not give them information. Play out a Earthshaker Kinra. And then make a Fame. I don't want to give them the information there, but yeah, there we go. We would still win them either way because we had 3 attackers versus 1 blocker. So, opponent has some annoying stuff here. Liliana's Defeat could come in here to deal with Vraska. We could also bring in some Duress. This seems like a more control list. I'm going to take out probably the Unlicensed Disintegrations and maybe 1 claim. 1 Burning Fist. Take out a land. That should be it. Liliana's Defeat can deal with a Vraska. Duress can deal with any other control card. But I think that might be it. Rakdos Aggro, my favorite deck description in Magic. Nice. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I want to bring anything else into the deck here. I think we're okay. Let's see what happens. Not getting into mana that first game didn't hurt us necessarily because we really only need 3 mana for this entire deck to work. Getting that 4th mana would have been really nice for that Fleetwood Cruiser. This is also a very good hand for us. A Courier, a Conquistador, Scrounger, then 2 Cruisers. If we can get into some mana, this would be a great hand. Opponent is on the play again. Burning Fist is also good. Let's get out a Swamp here and then get out a Courier. Turn 1 Courier is the best play in the matchup here. Get in for some damage. William, drafts were a mixed bag for me over the weekend. It went 0-3 with a Chaos draft on Friday, then went 3-0 with Ixalan Merfolk on Sunday. Nice. I'm really excited for Rivals. It's going to be, what, 2 Rivals and 1 Ixalan in draft? I believe that's usually how it goes. Search for Askanta on turn 2, so that's good for us as far as making sure the setup is correct. Curving out really nicely. Let's get a Scrap Heap Scrounger out here on turn 2 if they do a Sweltering Suns. Getting in for 1 more point of damage. That's a lot of damage. That hand is gorgeous with 1 more land, yeah. 3-0 with Merfolks is impressive. That's awesome. Oh, there's a cat. Cats. There's multiple cats in here now. They heard me talking, so. Let's see. Aether Hub coming in here. 3 mana for our opponent. 5 cards in hand. They haven't thrown anything into the graveyard just yet with a search. Simic Fishes has been pretty terrible. I'm just trusting in. Gotcha. Gift of Paradise here. So this is a ramp deck. So the life gain here is significant. But we should be able to get through it quite quickly. I'm afraid of playing out both of the Conquistadors for fear of a Sweltering Suns. So let's get out another Burning Fist here. Or get out a Burning Fist, get in for 4. I think that's fair. Kitties, show me the kitties. Well, they ran away as soon as I said something, so. If they get back near me, I'll pick them up. They're very rambunctious. Search for Askanta here. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. Let's see. Still no. Okay. It cries hysterically. I'm sorry, Joe. I'll grab next time they come through here. I think Merfolk is probably the strongest in Ixalan draft, but you really have to have all the pieces. It's one of those all or nothing decks. We can go with a Fleetwheel Cruiser here and see what happens. I'm assuming Vraska's Contempt is going to grab it. But let's see. If not, we're going to get in for 6. Oh, which one? Which one? I guess I'll get the more chill one of Cobalt. What is it? You gonna say something? No, just sniffing the mic. We're winning this game, Cobalt. Yep. All right, we're gonna go. Dorky. All right, down to 6 for our opponent. They need a Bontu's Last Reckoning or a Sweltering Suns. Make it click the mouse. I'm afraid of them doing that because I've seen too many cats like destroy computers by like randomly hitting buttons. So, I'll need to update my listings. I just realized that. We're in game 2 right now. Holy crap, that cat is adorable. Thanks. He's very chill. You could basically just like hold him upside down and he would be cool with it. Let's see, your opponent playing out looks like a Vraska. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's a Vraska. Okay. Making a 2-2 here. All right, Fleetwheel Cruiser going to be coming in and basically closing out the match. Opponent just too slow to this aggressive Rakdos deck. And there we go. There's our Fleetwheel Cruiser play. And that should be closing out the game. That's it. We 2-0. That was an easy 2-0. Let's go to match 2 here. Rakdos Aggro, guys. Don't mess with it. All right. Let's give it another round. Thank you for sharing, Kitty. No problem. Jess heard me and brought Cobalt in here. That was cute. 3 River Herald's Boon doesn't hurt. Yeah, that's true, William. Getting past 2 River Sneaks is also really good. First, yes. Let's see here. 4 mana, 2 strikes, and a Conquistador. You know, this is actually a hand I wouldn't want to keep because it doesn't have lots of board presence. Now, this hand is a bit better, but it isn't faster, so put on top, sure. Now, we do need black mana, but a Sunscorch first hitting is fine. Having a turn 2 Scrap Heap play is okay. It's so satisfying being an energy deck. Yeah, it's pretty good, you know. But I feel like Rakdos Aggro and like the Roundup Red aggro strategies, they just run them over. If they can't stabilize, then their decks just do nothing. Let's get out a mountain here and get out a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Looks like we're playing up against another control strategy, so lucky for us, we'll be going underneath most of their counters. Let's see here. Hit 6 for our opponent. Blue-black. Yep, there it is. This might be the cycling strategy. Let's get a mountain out here, and then we're going to attack for 3. Really need a black mana right now. We're holding up a strike here just in case we get into something. Fatal Push on the Scrounger. That sucks for us. Not the hero we deserve, but the hero we need, Jess. Bringer of cats. Cats bring you all the good luck. Well, we just lost our Scrap Heap, so maybe not. We need the black mana now to bring back Scrap Heap with Claim. Yeah, we're really needing black mana now. Gonna pass turn here. That is one of the things with having a budget deck, is that not having Dragon Skull Summits or anything like that for the deck to kind of stabilize. So, if we had those, this would probably be not as big of a deal. So, Rakdos is my guild. Not saying I invented it, but the satisfaction of running Planeswalkers over with self-driving cars. Exactly. Another Scrap Heap here for us. We can try for that, but of course it might get countered thanks to wow, it did not. That might mean that there is a secondary removal spell in their hand. Yeah, getting some awkward draws this game. 4 cards. Glimmer of Genius at the end of their turn. Okay. End of our turn. So this is just Grixis control, looks like. Snake's on a plane with a Made of Fun deck. Ooh. Want more flying vehicles? Yeah. You know, vehicles is a thing that we might see again in Rivals, because we did see some pirate ships, so it's not out of the, you know, impossible to see more vehicles with crew abilities in future sets. I'm assuming Dominaria will have a lot. Let's see, Dynavolt Tower. Okay, this is Grixis Dynavolt Tower. Nice. Come on, black mana. Hey, black mana. Ah, oh, we got that. I mean, that's fine. We can get out a Fleet Wheel here. But they might just abrade it if they have it in hand. Gonna get in for 8 if they do not. Oh, wow. We're gonna get in for 8. Nice. That does mean we have a crew ability here with the Scrap Heap Scrounger getting in for 5 every turn. Flying pirate ships? You mad genius. As long as energy never shows up again, they can keep printing vehicles. I feel like they'll have a Return to Kaladesh set, Joey. I just kind of feel it in my bones. There's a Harness Lightning hitting the probably hitting the Scrap Heap Scrounger. So they're wanting to limit our ability to get back to crew Fleet Wheel again. They do have 6 energy now, thanks to Dynavolt Tower. Okay, they can actually clear both. Ouch. Didn't realize that. Harness Lightning! That sucks. Harness Lightning sucks. Ouchies. Aggressive Rakdos Planeswalkers, please? Maybe. But like the Rakdos Planeswalkers are not that, I would say, low to the ground, so it's kind of hard to do that. Kaladesh is like 8th or 9th in the revised scale. Let's check that one out. What is energy on the Storm scale? Return to Kaladesh won't wait for another 5 years, probably. I can kind of see that. Thank you. Alright, now we can do things. Okay. Let's go with a claim here. Nice. Nicey. Let's see if they have a removal spell in hand. They might. Or a spell in general to give them some power for Dynavolt Tower to hit. They do not. Very nice. Keeping him by Lightning Strike here. Terran, look, Kitty, we were winning with this one, Kitty. Kitty, you are playing gracefully, cat. At least we're doing Pouncer. No, don't care, I'm out. That's true. If we're not playing kitty cat decks, then the kitties are not interested. Had work to do, came back and see we're playing against a Dynavolt Tower deck. Awesome. Yeah, Josh, they're actually, you know, pushing us back a couple turns. Although we didn't hit Swamp for like 6 turns, so that's also a bad thing. So, not hitting Swamp with a handful of cards that need Swamp is not great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Approach. Ooh. What is happening? This is a Dynavolt Tower approach deck. I already hate it. Okay. Well, I think we're just dead, right? If they have a follow-up here. Let's burn a strike here. Then get in for 3. I feel like we're just dead now. What mic do you use? Because I'm thinking investing in a new one at Christmas. This is a... what is it called? See, now I'm like... I'm trying to remember what the actual mic is called. I'll need to look it up on my Amazon orders. But it's a really good mic. It's only like a $70 mic, which is not bad for what you're getting. Let's see if our opponent has a follow-up play here. Yes, Audio-Technica AT2020 Cardioid Condenser Studio mic. It's about $79. And I actually have this connected to a USB board. There's Nico Bolas. And this is a Alesis Multimix 8 USB FX board. And it's about $150, which is not bad. Dynavolt Tower is awesome. Loses to approach. Yeah. I like you win cards, but I agree that they need to come back in a larger downside. Yeah. Let's see. We have Claim to Fame here. Let's go a claim here for the Scrap Heap Scrounger. Now we could try and hit our opponent in the face. That could be the play here. But I feel like we want to kill Nico Bolas. Let's see. We have a Fatal Push on this one. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, this Grixis Dynavolt Tower control is going to do us in this game. Played Mono Black on Friday. Is a great deck. Nice. I have the same mic on a pseudo broadcasting arm. Scissor arm mounted onto monitor arm, connected to a USB soundboard. It's excellent. Yes, very good thing. Dynavolt Tower. I feel like attacking Bolas here is the answer, but I think we've just lost this overall. Night Market Lookout will help us as far as life gain goes, but basically I feel like lost this round. Concede now to preserve the 0 punt counters. TJ. Aw. Beaumont Courier. Gonna cast a Courier from us. I want to try and play this out, but I think our opponent just wins here. Gotta see what happens though. 3-1, only lost to Team Energy. Deck got off to a slow start in both games. Oh, that sucks. That heart sound effect in this this song. Let's see, 14 life, 2 cards in hand, Scrap Heap, and a Conquistador. Let's get out of Scrap Heap here, and a Conquistador. Yeah, Beaumont does help with approach. Here's an Essence Scatter. But Beaumont can also help as far as throwing the approach underneath the Courier. But we'll see. I feel like we just lost this though. I know Duress is coming in for this next game for sure, as well as... Yeah, we're just going to concede here. Go to game 2. The sideboard plan is going to need to be a lot better for us. Let's go for Duress. Liliana's Defeat. It does because that kills Bolas. I want to say Gonti is also a decent play here. Let's get rid of the unlicensed disintegrations. 1 claim. 1 mountain. One Burning Fist. Let's do this. I'm gonna have heart save me. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh man. By the way, I got a. This is not even related to Magic, but it's cool because I saw it. We saw it at Target. A classic or Super Nintendo classic because they were in stock, and I was like, oh my god! So I bought that. Was playing all those games last night. Super fun. They have Link to the Past on there, so I was geeking out over that. MTGO was frustrating this weekend with their stupid combo decks. They either get what they needed in their opening hand or concede immediately. Yeah, Anthony, that's pretty par for the course with combo decks. Play first, yes. Opening hand is 2 Duress, Sunscorched, and a Courier. Does not have red mana, but having 2 Duress in our hand is kind of amazing, so we're going to keep that. We are going first, so we will have the ability to Duress first. But I think Courier play first is safer. Opponent mulligan is 6. So that's very good news for us. Let's get out a Swamp here and get out a Courier. And then get in an attack first. They really won't have a play until turn 2, so they do have Fatal Push, so I will keep that in mind. Turn 1, Bomat, 100%. Always. Always and forever. Evolving Wilds place, that's very good for us. Got another Swamp here. Let's go with a Swamp Duress here. We might play the second Swamp if we have something in their hand we want to get rid of. Oh, the removal. Look at the removal. I mean, it's just insane. This hand is ridiculous. They kept a 1 mana hand because of the amount of removal that was in it. Wow. Huh. This hand is scary. Knuckle Pancake Squad? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we want to take probably Dynavolt Tower and then take a Magma Spray. Just gonna tell our opponent this hand. Hurts my brain. Yeah, we're gonna take Dynavolt Tower first. And then Duress. Basically, I want to get rid of the take Magic Spray and Glimmer. I think I'm going to take Dynavolt Tower and Glimmer. I think that's the play. Because the removal, while it is annoying, it does just shut them down, or shut us down. Get rid of Glimmer here. But taking rid of Dynavolt Tower and Glimmer, it does take away their mid to late game advantage. Keep in mind, Fatal Push does hit everything in our deck besides Gonti, so. Yeah, lets them no hunt for mana. That's true. So they have to pull it back to back. I do have Evolving Wilds at the end of my turn here. If they get it, yeah, there they go. Making sure that they did that. They're going to grab a red for a Magma Spray. Going to keep this open here. Just all the Magma Sprays. Glimmer's out. Yeah, there's one Magma Spray. Killing the Courier. Sad day for the Courier. Now we need red mana badly. Problem here is that Magma Spray kills the Courier and exiles it, so Claim does nothing for us this turn. So we're going to have to just hold up for a turn. They did miss a land drop as well. But we need mana as well. They have a Glimmer of Fletcher Fortress, red mana, awesome. Let's go for a Burning Fist here. Now this might die to another Magma Spray. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's 6 here. Just run 20 Gontis. Aether Hub here, so they do get 3 lands. Okay. Go for a Sunscorched Desert play. Let's get out another courier here. This might die to an Essence Scatter. If that's the case, we will claim and throw it back in the battlefield, then have them waste a Fatal Push or a Magma Spray. Wow, okay. That's fair. Let's get in for some damage here. Get in for 3. Deck upgrades. Aether Hub and Dragon Skull. Absolutely, Blue Bandit. Sealed Pool was all Contis. Alright. Black for a push here. Yeah, on the burning. That's fine. Again, we're going to save the claim here. So pushes out of their hand now. Now they have Essence Scatter and Magma Spray. They did just cycle a Censor, so that was the other card in hand. So they have one card in hand that we do not know about. Let me update our listings here. We're in game 2 instead of game 1. Got into another mana there. Looks like they're going to be passing turn. Getting into mana for us. Could go for a claim here if we wanted to. Now, the smart move for them is to Magma Spray the Courier at this point. What I'm going to do is cast Fame on Burning Fist, giving it haste. Looks like they're going to crack, and then probably Magma Spray the Burning Fist. That does leave Courier alive for a couple turns, because all they would have now in their hand is Essence Scatter. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Magma Spray hitting the Burning Fist, that's fair. As long as it didn't hit the Courier, we should be fine. Let's go to combat here. Swing out. So all we know in their hand now is Essence Scatter. 2 cards in hand. One is Essence Scatter, the other one is a mystery card. Kieran, 36 Gontis, 23 Swamps, and a single copy of Fatal Push. Yeah, he didn't kill Courier there, Gibbage. So if Courier does last the turn, we will be using the red mana here to get some card draw. Primal Amulet, so it does last the turn. So great draw for them. Okay. Earthshaker Kinra. Oh, man. Another good draw for us. I feel like this is a really good play for us, even though we will have the potential to lose the Courier here, but getting up that Essence Scatter is pretty safe because we do have almost enough to get the Eternalize trigger on the Kinra. So they do let it hit, which is good. Weird because Essence Scatter is 1 mana less, so they could have cast Essence Scatter on the Kinra there, but I guess they don't want it to die just yet. What's up, nerd? Alrighty. Opponent passing turn here. 2 cards in hand. 1 is an Essence Scatter. Getting into a mountain. So we do have enough for the Eternalize here. We're going to go into combat here and swing out. We will be likely sacking Courier if it's targeted by something. Down to 8 for our opponent. Elliot, I think the Fatal Push art would be more accepted if the foot was Gorilla's foot, gently pushing that Aetherborn off the ledge. Aw. Why a gorilla? 3 cards in hand. He was hoping for a glimmer of genius there, but he got not that. So 2 cards in hand besides Essence Scatter though. Let's see. Gonna cycle a Sweltering Suns because they don't have the mana here to cast it. Ouch. That hurts them so bad. What's up, Steven? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Playing Rakdos Aggro in Standard here against looks like a Grixis Amulet deck. They won with a ridiculous Dynavolt Tower Bolas played in that last game. As well as Approach the Second Sun. Just a little bit of everything. He had to land that turn with that cycle. He got the exact land he needed to play the Sweltering Suns, which is kind of funny. Alright. Fill up your hand while he's tapped out. Let's see, I think I want to try and get him for one more time. He has 2 cards in hand, so if he hasn't killed the courier just yet, he won't kill it this turn. Let's try and get him for some... Oh, there's a courier there. He does have Essence Scatter in hand, so he could Essence Scatter this. He's not going to. Okay, now we just have Value Town forever. Alright. Opponent is down to 4. We do have lethal on board. So if he doesn't get into anything this next turn, we will be able to play out the courier from... Yeah, I think we've got this pretty much in the bag. Nimble Obstructionist. That's true. Here's a Sweltering Suns. Going to grab this courier here. We could have grabbed that one first, just to see what it was. Ah, fantastic. Very nice, very nice. I wouldn't say this list would have Nimble Obstructionist Gibbage, but I mean, that is a fair point. We should have this match now, though. Let's go for Eternalize here. Yeah. Might have a Fatal Push in hand. Looks like it. Okay, there's the push. Could have gone for a Duress instead, but was a little excited there. Get out another Airshaker Kinra here with an Essence Scatter, no problem. Again, Essence Scatter just sends it to the graveyard, so we'll be able to reanimate next turn. And they're completely out of cards, so just got to see what they can do this next one. I would say that's a Punt Skipper, yeah. Could have gone with a Duress first, and then a Earthshaker Kinra. Just got too excited there. But they're completely out of cards now, so we have a Earthshaker Kinra we can reanimate this coming turn. And if they don't have a play this turn, then we win. And of course, we have Duress in hand. We're going to look before we Eternalize. Always make sure the coast is clear. Yeah, that's a game. All right, let's go to game 3 here. I think our hand is, or our deck is good. I don't think we really need to bring anything else in super importantly. Yeah, I think we're fine. Let's just submit here. This deck seems reminiscent of Remnant Bread. It's very similar. Of course, it has black in it, so it's not Remnant Bread. This is a bad hand for us. Let's mulligan here. This is not much better, but we do have 2 1-drops in the hand and 2 2-drops with Liliana's Defeat, so this is a keep. I feel like we need mana more than reanimation, because if they get into Magma Spray, we're just up a creek. Round up Rakdos. There's a turn 1 Duress, but we want to really get out a Courier here. They may have a turn 1 Magma Spray, so if that's the case, I'll feel real bad. But really, turn 1 Courier is the play. Bomb out with 1 mana, insta-keep. Yeah, we do have a decent opening hand here, so it really just needs 1 red mana and we'll be fine. Most of the deck is 2 mana anyway, so... Search for Ascansa, I would imagine, this turn. Or holding up a Censor. Could be the play as well. Let's go with a main phase Duress. Might get a Courier killed from this. Censor, okay, that's fine. 1 for 1 is okay. Let's get in for some damage here. One mana Rakdos flashbacks, yeah. Unstable Hype, will the lands be available on MTGO? I'm not sure, Steven. I don't think so. They might be. I'll have to talk to my people and see what happens. I actually like asked Rosewater, was it this morning, I think, like when Rivals of Ixalan, there is a mountain, like spoiler preview season actually starts. Let's go with another duress here. We want to be a little more conservative. Let's see if they have anything we want to get rid of. Oh my gosh, all of the stuff. Yeah, I think we want to get rid of approach here. Everything else in this is such a good situation. No bueno. Yeah, I think we want to get rid of approach. Music is so funky. Seconding, this is actually a bunch of Legend of Zelda music remixed. DJ take Magma Spray. See, like, taking approach or Dynamo Tower is probably the play here because Magma Spray, while it does exile the courier, we can just always get the courier attack here. The problem is that they have enough removal to go mid to late game. And so I think... I just feel like the... I mean, we can take Spray, but I think that Dynamo Tower and Approach need to be looked at. They're playing Grixis, like, everything. 4-color Grixis. Yeah, we got rid of Magma Spray here, so that means that the Courier can go to the graveyard for a Scrappy Scrounger reanimation. And we do have 1 mana up for a Courier if we want to be able to throw it to the graveyard. Evolving Wilds activation here. I mean, that's true, DJ, but, like, at what point, like, they have 2 Harness Lightnings in hand, so, I mean, I feel like it doesn't really matter at that point. They have so much removal anyway. Getting to the mid to late game for them is going to be quite easy. So, being able to reanimate 1 creature here is not really going to give them that much of an advantage, or give us that much of an advantage. Now they'll have, you know, Dynamo Tower coming in, and then Harness Lightnings will be able to, you know, stock them up on energy quite a lot. Let's get into Night Market Lookout. Could get out a Scrappy Scrounger here or a Night Market Lookout. Let's go with a Night Market Lookout and see if we can discourage them from using a removal spell on Courier just yet. Bowman is one of the best non-red red cards in Standard Aggro and a card advantage, yeah. 6-color good stuff from our opponent. 6-color good stuff, oh yeah. Yeah, it's really confusing. We haven't seen green yet, so... Courier does have 4 cards underneath, so we could just trade out the 4. We do want to keep in mind they have Approach and 2 Harness Lightnings and the new card, so getting a Scrappy Pier is not bad. Let's get out a Night Market Lookout. We want to be safe, careful not to let our red mana be tapped because of the Courier here. Assuming a Harness Lightning is going to come down to kill a Night Market Lookout here and also kill a Courier thanks to the Night Market Lookout, or thanks to the Dynamo Tower energy. So they can actually kill 2 creatures before combat. Yeah, it's going to kill the Night Market Lookout. That's fair. Going to go to combat here. Dynamo Tower does have 4 energy. They need 5 energy, actually, to kill something. Let's get in here. Keep red mana up for Hydroblast. Pyroblast. Taryn, do you do Modern also? Can you make something for people that wanted to play Modern but don't know anything about it? Like easy-to-play decks for dipping the deep waters of Modern. Steven, today is actually Modern Monday. I'll have a Modern deck list, or deck tech coming out today. Spoilers, it's a mill deck. But every Monday will now be a Modern list, so I'll be excited to show those off each and every week. I'm going to use a Courier play here. Throw all those Scroungers into the graveyard. And we also have a claim to fame. But yeah, really excited to start getting into Modern on the channel. No problem, Steven. I want to be doing kind of like mid to low tier decks, like really budget decks to like mid tier decks. I mean, going over like an affinity deck and being like, oh, it's only $1,000. You know, I feel like that's not really what this we should be doing. Let's see. We have red mana here. Could go for another courier or a scrap heap scrounger. They do have another harness light. Actually, they burned both of them, so they have approach and something else in their hand. Let's go for another courier, actually. I feel like that's pretty safe. The reason is because courier does get haste outright. Claim and Scrappy. Yeah, we're going to get courier and then play Scrappy from our hand, most likely. Because if they want to burn another bunch of energy on a courier or Nightmarker Lookout, they could. Yeah, they're going to kill a Nightmarker Lookout. We still get the 1 point life swing. Let's play out a Scrap Heap and pass. Ophi Travel should be your next Modern deck? No. And maybe build on a deck that can grow, yeah. Supreme Will here. They're just going to look at the top cards of their deck. Because they know we have creatures in the graveyard here. Looking for some white mana for that approach. They do have 5 mana available. Crazy how much money we spend on cardboard and digital images of a card. Well, Matt, it's all about, you know, that value and how you spend your time. Yeah, he's looking for a wipe or looking for some mana. Sweltering Suns this turn, most likely, yeah. Again, I'm fine with that because we have, you know, 3 scrap heaps in the graveyard, so reanimating them is not going to be that much of a hassle for us, especially when we have all this mana up. We're just going to pass here. And then wait till they're in step. They got a white mana here. 3, 6. They have 6 mana so far. Need 1 more for that approach. Let's go for a Scrap Heap reanimation. We're not going to get rid of the Earthshaker Kinro. We might just... Let's see what other creature we have. Yeah, Nightmarker Lookout. Gonna grab that. Pass turn. No animate haste. Well, we just wanted to wait a turn for that. We could do that with the Scrap Heap here. If we had it in our hand, but we just have the Fame in our graveyard right now. Let's see. We're gonna hold the Conquistador. Actually, we'll be safe and get it out. The problem is if they get into their land, they get to play the approach. So we want to try and do as much damage as we can this turn. Yeah, let's play the Conquistador out sideboard. Next turn we can do a reanimate on Earthshaker. Get in for some damage here, 6 damage. Dropping them to 7. They will be able to kill 1 Scrap Heap. So dropping them to 10. Then we'll do a strike on their face. Then reanimate a Scrap Heap with probably another Scrap Heap at their instep. And then play out the Earthshaker. They have a board wipe here. No, they're just going to Second Sun. Okay. That's fair. Go to 14. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of the Nightmarker Lookout. Bring that back. Get into mana. 3 point of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, then we get to make an Earthshaker. and get in for a lot of damage. 3, 6, so 10, 11, 12. We actually dropped him down to 1, so let's hope they don't have an approach in their hand. They forgot that was in our graveyard. Let's go to combat here and swing in for 11. Shaky sir. All right, he's got 1 turn. Do you have a board wipe? If you do, we have Earthshaker Kindred in our hand for a hasty creature. Is that it? Good games, good games. We won that. They do get the Magma Spray a scrap heap here. I'm going to update our listings here. They can't really do anything else. Well, if I decided to take him for real crap, I'm evening, but I'm back now. What's up, Kieran? We're currently 2-0. Our opponent is giving us the turn. We're going to attack in. They said good luck at whatever event you were going to. We're not going to event, but you know, thanks anyway. Terran's about to win another match. Thanks, Radars. Let's see here. Again, we're going to be making sure the coast is clear with the duress. We should be having it. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. Yep. And then we get in for, you know, everybody with an Alpha Strike. We actually win with the Vicious Conquistador tap here instead of an actual attack. Nice. Maybe he thought you were playing a competition deck by going to an event. I don't know. Well, sometimes, you know, we're in tournament practice, so they may be wanting to think about. You know, some players put them in here for testing before they go to an event. Play first, yes. This is actually a fun hand to keep because even though we don't have red mana, we have everything else. So let's go to match 3. He said that because we play like pros. Oh, man. Looks like this deck has been doing good. Yeah, Rakdos Aggro, Elijah, is really fun. Let's get out the courier here, and then we're going to swing out. It's basically like the best of both worlds with Round Up Red and the Mono Black Aggro. So it's got the best cards from both, and it's under 10 tickets. So that's why I thought it was a great idea for a build for the budget week last week. I was just saying he could have ruined your life there with a Settle the Wreckage. Well, he would have had to have 2 white mana for that, so he did not have it. We're up against another energy list here. Yeah, exactly, Sideboard. He would need to have had another white mana. We're going to get out a Night Market Lookout and a Vicious Conquistador and just get in for some more damage. We're going to try and race this deck as quickly as we can. What sort of upgrades would you make with a higher budget? Glorybringer would be a great inclusion here in the sideboard. Also, Ramp Ruins is fantastic. They're not in the deck, sadly, because of the... they're like three tickets. Yeah, there's a Long Tusk Cub there. You also have cards like Abrade. Release the Gremlins is in the sideboard, but Abrade is a much better card. Let's go with a Mountain here. Get out a Conquistador. Then we're going to attack out. If they block the Courier, I have no problem because we have 2 lands in our hand. Gonna get 2 triggers from the Night Market and the Conquistador. Hazard also is a great card in this deck as well, Josh. Although he's basically replacing the slot that I have for the vehicle. Yeah, we're probably going to cast the Beaumont here if they block the Beaumont. Yeah, they're going to block it. No problem. Got a land and a Fleetwheel Cruiser. We're just devastatingly powerful right now. Next turn, we'll be able to play a Sunscorch to ping for 13, then get in for 5 with the Fleetwheel on turn 3. Let's see here. Champion Wits, okay. Really like the local game store shoutouts you do on the news series. Yeah, thanks, Elijah. Yeah, I really wanted to make sure that the news series was more than just news. It was more about a community, too. So, like, I want to make sure that there's a slot in there for everybody to have, like, you know, this is my local game store, and it's awesome because X, Y, Z. Because there's a lot of things, like, for me, whenever I move to a new city, I just Google, you know, like, Magic the Gathering store, and then whatever city I'm in. And sometimes it doesn't come up with anything. Could go for that unlicensed on the Longtusk Cub, but I think it's actually safer to do a Fleetwheel Cruiser or a Courier. Let's go Courier here and then do a unlicensed on the Longtusk Cub, because we will be able to do 3 damage to our opponent. So powerful. Again, they're losing 3 life just from attacking here. I'm assuming they're wanting to kill the Courier with this block. But they'll be taking 6 life in total, going to 4. He didn't attack with his cat because he wanted to keep up blocks on the tappers here. That does tell me that he has a bad hand. But next turn, it looks like we might win with the Fleetwheel Cruiser in hand. Local game store is pretty nice. You should give them a shout out for sure. And of course, if you guys want to have a shout out with your local game store, make sure to like email me at superherotom@gmail. And then, oh, I blocked that, not the Courier. That's interesting. Make sure to email me that at superherotom@gmail, and like maybe just, like give me the Facebook page they have or some photos so I can include it in the video, because I would love to have some video and photos of the place to be like, this place is awesome. This is what it looks like. That'd be really cool. I like buying singles on local game store. That's where the biggest margins on product magic are anyway. Yeah, Winding Constrictor here, but yeah, they've lost this. Longtusk Cub does make it a little more difficult, but they don't have energy for it to get larger. So yeah, they've lost this match. Ooh, we also have a strike in hand. Oh my gosh, Value Town population us. Okay, so we can get in 2 taps here. They lose 2 life immediately, and then a strike, and then hold up the Fleetwheel for game 2. That's fair. Yeah, that came in. They lose on board anyway, thanks to our 3 creatures. Ouch. The game is over in 5 turns. Yeah, they just lose. Why are they not blocking the Courier? That makes no sense to me. I mean, we're just going to strike. And then that's game. Alright, let's go to sideboard here. Let's see what we can do here. I like bringing in Liliana's Defeat against the... not Liliana's Defeat, actually. Harsh Scrutiny, I think, is a better play for us. Bring out 1 claim, 1 Fleetwheel. Gonti is actually better for us than Fleetwheel because it can trade the Hydras and Cubs because they Death Touch. I think either Liliana's Defeat or Duress, but I think we probably don't need them. Yeah, I mean, we can bring in Defeat for the Snake. I just feel like it might be a dead card if that's the only black creature they have in their board. Let's get rid of a Minotaur and a Mountain. Alright. Let's see if we can repeat this on game 2. This is one of the best decks we've ever played on stream along with Mechanized Production. Thanks, Vidaris. Opening hand is not great. I mean, we have Roshaker Kenra, but we need black mana really to make this hand work. Let's mulligan. 3 lands, the Night Market Lookouts, defeat. This is keep. And unlicensed on top. Yeah, we're going to keep that. We are on the draw, though. Yeah, we're running over energy in these matches. Let's get a swamp here and a Night Market Lookout. They do a tap land pass. It's 6 for pass. Botanical Sanctum. Getting out a cub. Okay, that's fair. We're going to go for a mountain here, then a Earthshaker Kinra, and then have not be able to block. And then get in for 3-4 points of damage. Very nice. Of course, we gain 1 life with the Night Market Lookout as well. And next turn, we can unlicense Disintegration, the Long Tusk Cub, if we want to. Sultai, bring in Aetherborn and Gonti. Yeah, Gifted Aetherborn is very good. It almost made it into this deck as well, but I feel like just the curve is just perfect already. Attuned with Aether. So they're basically, yeah, let's see if they play out a, there's a Constrictor. So we do have 2 removal spells, one for the Constrictor, one for the Cub here. He does get an attack in, so we will be able to crack back. Let's see here. He does get 3 energy from that. Getting out a swamp here. I think it's safer to defeat the Constrictor, probably. Actually, I think it's safer to... Yeah, let's get rid of the Constrictor, because we want to be pushing pressure as soon as we can. So, getting in for 5 next turn for them is going to be good for them, but it will not really mean much because we will be getting some life with the Night Market Lookout. You mull more than anyone I've ever seen. I usually mull like 1 or 2 times in a game of 3 matches. I just like having a really good hand, so that's why I mulligan so much. If you have a suboptimal hand on tournament practice or any kind of like MTGO match, you just lose outright. So it's really like I've just gotten used to it. Champion of Wits here. Okay, that's fair. Would love a Belmont Courier draw with a Sunscorched Desert. That'd be great. Let's see what they get rid of here. Yeah, never be afraid to mull, Richard, exactly. They get rid of 2 lands there. Now, mulliganing below 4 is, you know, you never want to do that. Because that's just terrible. Getting in for 4 here, getting some extra energy. Again, they're going to try and erase us, but because we have Unlicensed Integration, I feel pretty confident that we'll be able to outlast them. Unless you're at 3 cards. Yeah, my limit's usually 4, Kieran, but yeah, 3 if you're in 3. Let's see, you got a mountain here. Sunscorched Desert's going to be the play. Could ping them for 1. And then we do not have an artifact here, but we do have Unlicensed. Let's see if they have a Blossoming Defense with their Aether Hub. They do not. So we will be getting in for 3 points of damage with the tap trigger from the Night Market Lookout. Let's see if they will decide to block. Most likely blocking the Earthshaker Kinra. Wow, they're choosing to block the Night Market Lookout because of the life gain. I mean, that's fair. I guess because the Earthshaker can come back. So, oh, Kinra kill as well with the Fatal Push. Ouch. Don't know why they didn't do that before the Night Market Lookout was tapping. Interesting. Long Tusk Cub coming in here. We do have a Claim to Fame this coming turn. Getting in for 4. As well as a strike. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, we're going to claim the Earthshaker. Of course, they can pump it up. They didn't do that. Okay. Or we're going to get in for 4 this turn. 5, 6, 7. We should be able to get them down to 3 this turn if they... Wow, they have a push. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, we're going to waste our... Cancel here. Yeah, we're going to waste our strike on their face. Just to get them down a little bit. Terrence should play some Undertale music one day. One day. Maybe one day, Magic. I like Undertale. Respond to the pump with a strike if they do it. Yeah, they didn't do it. But they could have, yeah. Yeah, if we decided to strike, they could pump and then pump again, so it would have been useless. But they decided not to do that. I was opting more to strike them to the face there. Elliot, don't waste it. Aw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get into a mana here, we can actually Earthshaker for 4 to the face. Sorry I wasted it, guys. That might be the move that wasted, you know, gives them the match. Another cub coming in, or just another cub, you know, that too. Let's see. We do get a land here. So we do get a Earthshaker Eternalize. Let's get in for 4. Drop them down to 3. Seriously missed you in the chat for the few days. We'll see if it was a waste there. No. Shielded Aether Thief. Oh! Was not expecting that. That means that does die, so they will be able to get in for 8 next turn if they want to. So basically what we're trying to do is make sure that we can draw into a strike if we can. Let's see. Get an Aether up here. Assuming they're going to probably keep the 4/4 up so they can block. And then send the 2/2 in. Seems pretty safe. Wow, they're sending the 4/4 in. Okay. So this just means that we'll be able to trade if they decide to pour energy into it. Actually, no trading because it does give them energy, so I don't think we can race them now. The 2 cub combo here is pretty strong, so yeah, we can play out the Scrounger here, but I feel like we've lost this one. If we attack out, they have 6, 7 energy, so 3, 5, 5. Yeah, we can't do it. We can't block the other one. So we've lost this one. I'm going to concede here and go to game 3. Ouch. That 2 cub combo, man. Pretty powerful. I kind of want to take Gonti out and put in Fleetwell again. Since they're more creature-based with the Aether Shield Thief. Yeah, we'll hopefully get them in game 3. So much easier to watch than play, yeah. Yeah, in reality, you had to fight through 3 cubs. Yeah, exactly. It's rough if they, you know, get into every single one of their cubs. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. What's up, Aiden? Trying to decide if it's worth it to bring in Duress. I don't think it is. Strike on the top? No, no strike. Whoop, I need to, there was 71 cards there, so I think my sideboard actually... Oh, wow, okay. Play first? Yes. Let's see, we have Claim to Fame, Conquistador, Kinra. I think this is okay. We'll keep it. Yeah, they don't have reach, that's true. And we did bring Gonti in to deal with the long test cubs, but I do think Fleetwheel Cruiser is just faster, so if we can be faster than them, we'll be okay. I think I have 61 cards in the deck in the main board right now. How's that possible? Wouldn't it kick me away for doing that? That's strange. We're gonna go with another Shaker Kin right here. Getting in for 4 on turn 2. Did anyone get an invite to Arena Beta today? I did not, I don't believe. Alrighty, let's see what we can do on turn 3. Yeah, I have 61 cards, Aiden. I don't know why it's doing that. Long Tusk Cub. Right, but you should always have 15 in the sideboard, and I have 14 in the sideboard at the moment. Yeah, 14. Long Tusk Cub coming in here. Is your Modern Mill going to be a glimpse of the Unthinkable build? Yes, Dave. Absolutely. You think I'm an animal? Let's see here. We have a Vicious Conquistador and a Kinra. Again, we want to be attacking out every single turn, so... Long Tusk Cub's coming in probably before the Winding Constrictor. Oh, the sideboard rule changed? I didn't realize. Sorry about that, Philip. Assuming a block on the Conquistador, yeah. So they are going to take 2 here. Alright. Gotta go bust some moves, Tara. Be watching your videos. See you later. Later, Steven. Let's see. We have a Winding Constrictor on their turn here. I'm assuming they do, because they played Long Tusk Cub. Our opponent has had basically every creature they wanted every single turn. Fabrication Module. Okay. That's interesting. I've not seen that the entire game. No attacks. Okay. We have an Unlicensed in our hand. We're going to play the Fleetwheel Cruiser first. And then attack out. And then use Unlicensed the next turn. Assuming they're going to kill the Nightmarker Lookout. So we can claim to fame that later. Your sideboard can be up to 15, and your deck has to have at least 60. You can feel... Okay, gotcha. Didn't realize that, sideboard. I don't know why I didn't realize that. I've always thought that they've... you'd have to have 15 always in your sideboard. It didn't used to be that way, yeah. Are they going to try and trade here? Yeah, they're going to trade. That's fine. Opponent is at 7 right now. On turn 4. Does mean the Unless Disintegration doesn't do extra damage. So, assuming a Long Tusk Cub here, perhaps? Walking Ballista for 1. That's fair. They do get an energy here. So it does turn into a 2-2. Glint Sleeve Siphoner. Walking Ballista turning into a 3-3 here. They're going to kill the Earthshaker here. Yeah, that change in Terran, who has an MTG News series, didn't know that. Elliot, come on now. Be nice. Be nice. Walking Ballista is a 1-1. Yeah, this is really interesting. I haven't seen this build. I like the idea of it. Harsh Scrutiny here. Let's see. I think we want to go with a Unlicensed on the Glint Sleeve here. Which is card advantage, but I think Harsh Scrutiny is probably first. Oops, nope. Let's see what they have here. Nothing. They've got 2 lands and a Die Young. Okay. Scry. We can put that on the bottom. I think Unlicensed the Glint Sleeve here is safer. Could kill the walker, that's true. We have other answers in the deck like Lightning Strike as well, so... I do think Walking Ballista is a threat for sure, but I don't want to get the card advantage of Glint Sleeve Siphoner into their wheelhouse here. So, them having 3 lands and a Die Young is not that big of a threat right now. You gotta kill the Ballista? So you play out a Swamp. Rogue Refiner, okay. Okay. Fun getting in for 2 here. Claim to Fame. The gift that keeps on giving. Now they do have Die Young in their hand as well, so they can get energy from that too. Excuse me. We're going to use the Fame for later. That's fine. As long as they're pinging down their Ballista on our creatures that we can bring back with Claim, I think we'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, Ballista probably was the correct choice as far as the kill there. Getting in for... Wow, no attacks with the Refiner. That's weird. I feel like an attack with a Refiner would have been pretty safe. Scrappy Scrounger here. I'm going to use Claim again. Oop, not red mana. On the Kinra here. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. I'm assuming 2 lands and a Die Young. Ballista pump here? Or no? Shielded Aether Thief, okay. So that means it's Die Young and Fetid Pools. So they will be able to get energy from this. So yeah, I should have killed the Walking Ballista there. Yeah, I just realized that, Josh. Ouch. Yeah, I should have killed the Ballista there. Owie! I'll call that as a punt there. How's that? That's the move that's probably gonna lose us the game. Three cards in hand. One is a Die Young. A Tune with Aether. It's fine, Josh. Probably because it's a little bit fragile, Gibbage. Because, I mean, if I had a Braid, it would be a lot harder to deal with. Getting in for 7 this turn. Getting another energy. Up to 10 energy. This is a super interesting build, though. Down to 9. Fleetwheel Cruiser. They can just kill it with the Ballista, though. Ballista is a machine gun. Ouch. Can't block, and this becomes a creature at the end of the turn. So attacking in for lethal, obviously they'll be blocking here, or just pinging both of our creatures down. Yeah, getting another energy here. Yeah. Whoops. My bird makes you hit the module. If you hit the ballista, you just eat to the face, yeah. Interesting that they just did that. I feel like they could have just won next turn. Carry Savage right behind you. Yep, that's true. Yeah, they've won this match. Ouch. Wowza. Have not seen this, like, setup at all, like, since Kaladesh and Aethervold have been out. This is so interesting. Yeah, this is the last match for the day, Anthony. Yeah, we're at almost 2:30. This guy sounds like Weird Al. I'm gonna skip that. Alright. And ping for 3. Or an Aether Harvester. Okay. He can kill me this turn. I don't know why he's not. 10:26 p.m. here. Whoa. It was close. We played our move a little bit better. We would have won. Yeah, if we had killed the Ballista instead of the Glensleeve Siphoner, we probably would have won this match. I was just worried for Glensleeve as far as the card draw, but was not aware of how ridiculous the Fabrication Module and Walking Ballista would be. That's insane. Wow. Well, all things considered, we did really good with a deck that was 10 tickets. So, really liked it. Really liked the build. I think it's very aggressive, and I think, you know, obviously the inclusions could be Run Up Ruins. You have a Braid. Hazoret would make a good slot here. I think Glorybringer in the sideboard would be good. Vraska's Contempt is also a great card for removal. Trying to think what else. Maybe a Scavenger Grounds, perhaps, if you're up against any Godfrey's gift strategies. But overall, I think it's a lot of fun for 10 tickets. And, of course, it's under 30. I think it's like $25 on paper. So if you want to build this weekend, you can definitely do that. So turn into some eye candy. Ooh. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Enjoy your day. Like the video if you liked it, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. There will be the Modern Monday Deck Tech dropping right after this stream today. And then tomorrow will be Standard. Wednesday will be Commander. And then Thursday is, you know, whatever format we want to do. And, of course, Fan Fridays. Do I watch SPMTG? Absolutely, yes. This is a successful stream? Oh, for sure, yeah. I don't watch him nearly as much as I was whenever I wasn't doing my own content. But now that I am, or now that I'm doing my own content now, it's difficult to keep up with everybody. So we'll definitely be building this next turn. No problem. See you guys around. Comes to Commander on Wednesday? Yes, Crispy. Commander on Wednesday. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day. Peace.